Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Jay and welcome to Jay Wick TV. You know what, today's unboxing, it just only made sense. I got the Glock 23, so I had to put on Mr. 23, the best ever to do it, the greatest player of all time, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Had to throw on the GOAT, man. I mean, comment down below who you think the GOAT is. It ain't LeBron, whatever his name is. It ain't him for sure, but hey, to me, you know, Jordan went to the NBA Finals 6 times, and out of those 6 times, he, never lost. He probably would have won 8 times, you know, the situation with his father, you know, losing his father at a young age. So I purchased this firearm in August of 2023 on gunbroker.com. It was my first time ever using gunbroker.com, but overall, I think it was a great and enjoyable experience. You know, it's kind of fun to win an auction, and I mean, y'all, I honestly got this Glock 23 used in excellent condition for $370. Once again, I got this used Glock 23 who looks damn near brand new off an auction for $370 plus tax. And the convenient thing about it, the thing that even made it better about the purchase was I picked it up here locally, so I saved money with shipping costs or whatnot. So overall, easy experience. I think they charge like 1% of that $370, so it's that $3.70 was the little gunbroker.com fee. So fairly cheap. I mean, it looks damn near brand new, y'all. I don't even know if the previous owner shot it a couple hundred times, probably not. So. But I mean, comment down below if you ever use gunbroker.com for any purchases. How was your experience? I'd love to hear your thoughts and, you know, how it went. Hopefully it went well like it did for me. I definitely am going to use them again in the future. I'll probably end up having a review of gunbroker.com coming soon, since it was, like I said, a great overall experience, easy and really convenient and kind of fun. You know, it's kind of fun. You win an auction, it's like, you know, a raffle for your kid or whatever. So I really like that part of it. And then, you know, it was here local, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's about 45 minutes out of town, and yeah, it was great and easy. But enough of that. Back to the video. So I'm doing an unboxing of the Glock 23 chambered in Big 40 Smith & Wesson. So I purchased this firearm because I wanted to have something, you know, stronger, more powerful caliber than my, you know, G45 chambered in 9mm. I'll drop the video of the G45 in this video so you can check that out. But anyways, yeah, I wanted, you know, something more powerful, a little stronger than 9mm. Also wanted another round, you know, another popular caliber, outside of 9mm, which everybody knows 9mm is the most popular caliber in the US, if not the world. I know for 100% sure it is in the US, not sure the rest of the world, but in the US, everybody knows 9mm is king. So I wanted to, you know, switch it up, something that hits a little harder, as well as I wanted to use it like a winter carry. You know, I use the G45 in like a summer, spring, and maybe fall, winter, when people are starting wearing, you know, thicker clothes, bigger jackets, hoodies, and things of that sort. Something that will hit a little harder, create a bigger wound channel. If obviously I need to use this in a self-defense situation, I would like something with a little bit more penetration through, you know, thicker garments of clothes, denim, and so forth. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get that Big 40. And I got that Big 40 for a great deal. So shouts out to gunbroker.com. I'll definitely be using them again. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with them in any way, but hey, I like the experience. So if I like the experience, I'm gonna try to put others on it, and that's all I'm about. So like I mentioned before, the intentions for this gun was to use it as like a winter everyday carry, but I ended up buying a few more guns, which I will be dropping soon. I'm actually gonna drop another gun next week, y'all. I'm back to back, I'm coming with it. So be on the lookout for that. I'll give y'all a quick little hint. It's a PCC. Yes, my first ever PCC. For you guys who don't know what that means, that stands for pistol caliber carbine. Have one next week, chambered in 9mm. Once again, another 9. So be on the lookout for that, dropping next week, so stay tuned for that one. So that was my point of purchasing this firearm, like I said, using it as a winter everyday carry. But I end up buying more guns and putting, mods and stuff towards other guns. So I didn't do what I wanted to do for winter 2023, 24. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and probably mod this out soon and share it. But enough of that. Let's get to the unboxing of this G23. All right, before we get into unboxing, I do want to mention that the gun is empty. It's unloaded. As you can see here, chamber is empty. I'll just remove the magazine for demonstration purposes. Well, actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna add it back because I'll need it for these stats I'm about to drop. But only mods I did before I get into the stats so far, only thing I did was add the medium backstrap, medium beaver tail backstrap, excuse me. Obviously, that comes free with the firearm. And I just added another O-light for now. Those are the only two mods I've done. I really haven't done anything else to this firearm. So the overall length of the firearm is 7.28 inches, and that measures from the back of the firearm, excuse me, back of the grip, y'all. And that is not including the back strap. That's including the grip itself without any back straps. So that measures from the back of the firearm to the muzzle, and that is 7.28 inches. Now the slide length, which is clearly the front of the slide to the rear of the slide, is 6.85 inches, and the barrel, which is inside, is 4.02 inches. Now the height with the magazine inserted from the bottom of the magazine to the top of the firearm is 5.08 inches. The slide width is 1.08 inches. Now the weight of the firearm with the empty magazine is 26.67 ounces. And the weight with the loaded magazine is 34.36 ounces. Okay, y'all, so now I'm gonna demonstrate the trigger on this Gen 5 G23. So first, let's go ahead and remove the magazine. Place this to the side. Now here we go with the trigger on this G23. You got a little give, little take there, little not really spongy, which I like compared to a lot of other, especially older model Glock triggers. It's actually pretty smooth till you hit that wall. Then now reset. Real smooth. I like this trigger, honestly. Like my G45, these Gen 5 triggers are definitely better than the Gen 4s, and I even like them better than the Gen 3s as well. But I'll go ahead and show you that again. It's off the reset. Let's start over real quick. Here we go. Pull, and there's little give, little take, not much as you can see. Hit that back wall. There we go. So I like the trigger, like I said, compared to the older G23. The older Gen 4 and Gen 5 G23 triggers. The older Gen 3 and Gen 4. Long day, y'all. It's real late at night and I'm recording here. But yes, I like the G23 Gen 5 triggers better than the Gen 4 and Gen 3s. Plenty other videos on YouTube where I've seen people compare the Gen 5 G23s to the 3 and 4 gens. And I mean, especially those 3s, they're definitely more snappier in the 40 compared to the Gen 5. So yeah, I definitely like the Gen 5s over the two prior generations. All right, so now I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison to my G45 chambered in 9mm. If you wanna watch the unbox of that video, I'll tag the card in this video. And if you wanna see the mods that I've added to my G45, I'll tag that video in this one as well. So here we go. It's right behind, I just put it right behind here. And you can take a look and check them both out. Now the G45 is also empty as well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a safe and controlled environment. Nothing in the chamber, as you can see there as well. Magazine's empty. I'll put it back in just so you guys can see the firearms side by side. Now, they have the same slides. The only difference between these two firearms, outside of clearly the caliber, it's kind of hard to hold them together, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. But the only thing different besides the caliber of one's a 9mm, the other one's a 40, is the grip. Now the G45, if you guys don't know, is pretty much like a hybrid of a G17 and G19. You have the G17 slide, the G17 frame with the G19 slide on top, which a lot of people like. I personally think this is the best Glock. It's the same as the 19X pretty much, except you don't have the lanyard loop on the bottom of the 45. But I like the 45 personally better because I like the front side serrations, because I like to do press checks for my firearms. So I prefer the G45 all day over the Glock 19. I know they have the Glock 19 X MOS version now, which seems pretty cool, but I still would take a G45 MOS all day over that. But back to the 23. So as you can see, with the G23 having the smaller frame, smaller grip, it doesn't print as much when you're concealed carrying. It doesn't show as much as it would with the G45. Me personally, I know it all depends on everybody's body type. When I have the G45 and the G23, you really can't tell. I mean, the G45 has a little more print because it has a longer grip, and I do have this mag well on there, but barely. I mean, you really have to be like, oh my God. But when I carry the G23, which isn't that often because I haven't modded it out, I haven't added any night sights, all I have is a light, and only time I really do carry the G23 is during the daytime. I won't carry it at nighttime until I add those night sights. All right, y'all, I'm concealing the G45 currently on my hip under my jersey. I don't know if you can see the grip or the frame printing, but this is the G45. I'm gonna now demonstrate with the G23 on. Okay, and now I'm concealing the G23 under my jersey, turning around left to right, give front, back, and side shots to see if you can notice any printing with the G23. I mean, comment down below, y'all, which one is more concealable in your opinion, the G23 or G45. I'd like to know your thoughts. So comment down below which one you think is more concealable. I mean, obviously, I think the G23 is more concealable since it has a smaller frame and doesn't print as much. But hey, I guess it really all depends on the body type as well. So that's another thing to look into. You know, everybody's body type is different. Back to the G23 unboxing. So, I mean, it comes with the case here, like all Gen 5 Glocks come with the standard case. It says Glock on it. Mine came with pretty much everything I needed and I used. It also came with 2 extra magazines, so I got the full 3 magazines. And these magazines are 13 rounds, 13 round magazines. Gen 5 they have the orange follower. It came with the handy dandy Glock speed loader. This is very useful, especially going to the gun range. This also I know works for 9mm. The 9mm and 40 cal ones are pretty much interchangeable, but it does work for the 9mm. And 380 definitely comes in handy when going to the gun range. You're loading hundreds of rounds and you know thumbs get a little irritated over time. Now it came with 2 back straps. I know, comment down below, does the G19, G23 come with just 2 back straps or does it come with 4? Like I said, I bought this gun used, so I'm not entirely sure. But I have the kinds that I do use, which are the beaver tail ones. This is the large one in my hand, and the medium one's already installed on the firearm. So I love having that beaver tail. It just provides extra comfort knowing you won't get slide bite. So I always add the beaver tails. And it comes with the standard lock and key, which, you know, I don't use these. I have a gun safe at home, so I don't use these ever, but it's cool that they at least provide it for you. And it also comes with the cleaning rod and the cleaning brush, which is very handy when it comes to cleaning the firearm, which I recommend to do after every time you shoot it, every time you go to the range. It's always good to check them out monthly, just the functions, make sure that they're, you know, nice and lubricated. But yeah, it comes with that, which is very handy. And it also, I'm glad they provided this, because I have a 10mm that I haven't debuted on the channel yet, coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably drop it in the next month or two. I'm trying to get them all stacked up. But anyways, I'm glad it came with this, because, you know, everybody knows the diameter of 40 cal Smith & Wesson and 10mm auto are the exact same. It's just the 10mm auto is a longer bullet and a more powerful bullet than the 40 Smith & Wesson, which is essentially a 10mm short. But yeah, so I'm glad that, you know, it comes with that cleaning rod, the cleaning brush for cleaning purposes. It also came with all the instruction manuals, important safety guard information from Glock that all, you know, usually comes with all Glock firearms. And I even got my receipt in here still when I bought it, y'all. But yep, I wanted $370, and then the gun broker fee was, like I said, that 1% of, so $3.70 there. And yeah, I bought this August 5th of 2023. I only shot 300 rounds since I purchased this firearm last August. I will have a first 500 round video coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. I recently just ordered some ammo online, so I'm waiting on it to come in. And when it comes in, I'll be back at the range, so be on the lookout for first 500 shots video coming soon. Hey y'all, that's gonna be it for today's video. I wanna thank each and every one of you who took time out of your day to come by. Check out the channel, check out my content. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. I finally hit my goal of 100 subscribers. I'm gonna thank each and every one of you individually for liking, sharing, commenting, and, you know, leaving your feedback on the channel. It's been greatly appreciated, y'all. I hit my goal of 100 subscribers, so you know what? Only goal next is to hit what? 200 subscribers, y'all. Let's run that back. Let's double that up. I'm coming with more content. I got a new gun coming out next week, so be on the lookout for that. But like I always say, stay alert, stay safe, and stay vigilant. J Wick out. See y'all next week.